Hi, my name is Gene Myers and welcome to my second tutorial. This one is on creating custom file templates in Xcode for iPhone development. If you haven't seen my first on creating custom project templates, please do so. So we're going to start again by navigating to on the hard drive to developer platforms, iPhone OS.platform, developer library, Xcode. And this time we're going to go to file templates, Cocoa Touch class, Objective-C class, and we're going to copy the NS object and the folder and the template chooser plist. So we're going to copy both of these. Then we're going to go to our user directory, the last place that Xcode looks for templates. We're going to put in we're going to paste those files. So we're going to go to Library, Application Support, Developer Shared Xcode, and let's navigate to there. And we're going to create a new folder here called File Templates. Okay, and within File Templates, we're going to create another folder, and we're going to call that my iPhone File Templates. If you can think of something more inspired, please do. And then within that, we're going to create another folder called Objective-C class. And within that, we're going to paste those items earlier. Now this time we're going to open up the template chooser plist, and we're going to, from the pop-up menu, we're going to delete items 1 and 2. What they are is there are other classes that you could override, and they'll be on that drop-down list that allows you to check which class you want your Objective-C class to override. We didn't copy those others. You could add your own here, and just as you added the NS object directory, and then create them, change this plist or add them in this plist. But we don't have them now, so we're going to delete these two, so they won't be in the pop-up menu. So let's delete that. Delete those two, and then again in the template section, we're going to delete them out of there as well. That was for the table view cell subclass and for the UI view subclass. There's a blank one right here. Don't delete that, or you'll delete the icon in the new file dialog. So you leave that blank one there, and we're going to save that. Okay, now we're going to open this NS object subclass file, and we're going to go into the template info plist. Remember before in the projects we had to go into the project file and change this. This is obviously we don't have a project file, so this is right there. We're going to change this to something like a custom Objective-C class and we'll put something more meaningful. We're going to create dialog init and NS coding methods. So we'll put that in, and we'll save that. Now let's open up the class files in TextMate, and we're going to do the same thing here. First we're going to change this header comment so it's a bit more noticeable, as we did before. Okay, and we'll copy that like that, and we'll put down here, and we'll copy this whole thing. Again, you can see there's a slightly different format. They use the double angle brackets rather than the 3 underscores to preface and or to enclose the variable names, the substitution variable names. So we're going to copy that. We'll copy that into the class file so they're both the same. And now I'm going to paste in some code that I put on the clipboard earlier. Oop, no I'm not. Hold on, let me go get that. So I've saved it earlier here, so I'll just open it up and I'll just copy it out of here. It's just some stub methods for those. And I'll just paste it into this. And as you can see, you notice I put the dialect method at the top, and that's because I generally synthesize at the top of the header file, at the top of the implementation file. I synthesize my properties, and I generally want to go right into the dialect method and release them. So rather than scrolling up and down, I've just gotten into the habit of putting the dialect method at the top. It reminds me that I must release them immediately. You notice that I've put in init file, I've stubbed it out and commented it out, as well as the encode with coder and the init with coder methods. And that's it. We're going to save that. Quit and save all. And then we're going to well, let's restart Xcode. So we'll quit and then restart Xcode. And we're going to open up that last test code project that we did, the test project that we did, and we'll go to File New. And you'll see now here under User Templates, this is iPhone File Templates, and you've got your Objective-C class. You'll notice that in the subclass of NSObject, it's the only one. Again, like I said, you could put your own custom classes in there to override if you wanted to, or you could use table view cell. You could put those other ones back in there, UI view, what have you. So let's click on Next, and we'll give these files a name. And if we open up the implementation file, you see we've got the new header comment, and there's all our stub methods. So that's it for basics on how to create custom file templates. And thank you.